Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. I don't know what happened. I was filming this video. I got a new deck in the mail today. It is the Artist Decoded Tarot. When I went to adjust, it just kept getting cloudier and cloudier. I don't know why. But I read about the book, and the book is the Artist Decoded Tarot. It's like 192 pages. The book feels sticky, and it popped out when I first showed it upside down in the box. So that was weird. But the deck was still sealed. So that was weird. Anyway, these are the backs. Gorgeous. And I'm like, I'm going to do the cards and then I'm going to adjust after. Because you couldn't even read this down here earlier when I started the video. It was weird. Yeah, the ring around the border just kept getting brighter and brighter until that's basically all you saw was this huge white border and nothing else. And I'm like, what's happening with my camera right now? Anyway, let's try a different approach. We're going to try doing the cards because that's what I want you to see. This deck has been on my wish list, not wish list, but I've been staring at it on Amazon forever, and I decided to go ahead and buy it because I'm like curious. And I'm really thirsty, and if I sound like I'm hoarse or anything, that's because I was asleep. I fell asleep and then decided to do the video. Anyway, here we have the Fool, and that's beautiful. I don't know what this cardstock is. It's like silky but thick. The Magician. It feels indie quality. The cards do. It's weird. The High Priestess. The Empress. And I think part of me wants the deck Tarot of the Drowning World. For some reason, I can't bring myself to purchase it because it's quite a bit of money, and I don't know how I would get along with it once I was face to face, because it is quite dramatic. But I feel like this deck, now that I'm looking at it face to face, love this Empress. This feels like that deck, but a cheaper version, if that makes any sense. Interesting, and I didn't realize it until this moment. These are so thick, I thought there was two cards there. It was not. The Emperor. I just realized there's no faces seen. The Hierophant. The Lovers. Look at that. The Chariot. Look at those wings. And they're soaring through the sky, it looks like. That's cool. Strength. Oh. Gorgeous. The Hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. The Justice. Oh, I love that they're both huge scales and they're both equal. The Hanged Man. Yes, this feels very much like that. The Tarot of the Drowning World. I don't know why. I don't have that deck, so I don't feel like I compare. I love this Death card. Plus, it feels very, what's the word? Collage-y, which I love collage decks. Sorry, I'm really tired all of a sudden. I fell asleep for like 10 minutes. Temperance. Gorgeous. The Devil. Oh, it's stunning. And for some reason, I'm really into like watercolor art lately, and this feels like that too. The Tower, that's stunning. Look at all these people standing below. Okay, there's two. I thought there was more, but they look like kind of like the Men in Black. Interesting. Have you guys ever seen What's that movie called? It's not a movie. Oh my gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It was a TV show. But there would be these men in suits that would appear, and they were like bald, and in the show, and they found out they were keepers of time, making sure certain incidents happened, because it would lead a chain reaction to other things. It was really cool. It's a sci-fi show. Fringe. That was it. Yeah. Fringe. It was a great show if you haven't ever seen that. The Star. It was a great, great show. It had, oh my God, Pacey from Dawson's Creek in it. It was a really good show. The Moon. It's funny how I don't remember his real name, but I mean, it's on the tip of my tongue. Joshua Jackson. But I remembered his Dawson's Creek name from 20 years ago. I love this moon. Gorgeous. The sun. Love all these sunflowers. And oh my gosh, you guys, I found purple sunflowers. I planted them from seeds, and they're like this tall now. They're like 3-4 inches. I have like 20 of them growing in a flower pot outside. Anyway, and then when I went to the DMV from hell situation that I had the other day, I found red sunflower seeds. So I haven't planted them yet, but I will be. Like, I don't know if I want to mix them and have purple and red sunflowers. I'm so excited. Anyway, Judgment. So this Judgment also doesn't have an E after the G. I found a lot of decks I've gotten recently have no E. Comment below. Would you use the E or would you not? Just let me know. The World. I don't know why it's standing out to me lately too, though. That's weird. I love this World card, and again, it feels very collage-y. Okay, now we have the Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. I love it. I love the different colors. 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Is he wearing a mask? Looks like there's a guy wearing a mask here, but I can't tell. It's kind of... You have the 6 of Wands. I love how they're utilizing the... It seems more the oranges and yellows in this suit. Maybe they're not. Maybe I just noticed it in those couple. 7 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Sorry. Still yawning. Wow. But still early, too. I'm like, what is happening? 10 of Wands. I love that. All you see is the person's body. So this very much feels like an RWS 10 of Wands. He's carrying this heavy burden. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Oh, look at that. The orange in both of those. The Queen. Oh my God, there's a black cat and a sunflower. Check and check. And she's wearing yellow. Yes. Love it. And then we have the King. And of course, there's yellow and orange. Beautiful. I love that. We have the Ace of Cups. That's stunning. And it immediately goes from this yellow and orange to this neutral, more darker tone, which makes sense for the cups. Yes, and they've got blue now is dominant color in here. Wow. Look at that. 2 of Cups. And it, of course, speaks to the lover's aspect of the 2 of Cups, because it's a couple drinking tea together, looking at a mountain, enjoying the view. Gorgeous. 3 of Cups, I love it. This deck is already so much more than I thought it was. That's crazy. 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Very RWS here. 6 of Cups. 7 of Cups. 8 of Cups. They're even like they're leading him out here. Interesting. 9 of Cups. And the 10. Page. I don't exactly know what I'm looking at here. Interesting. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. And the King. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Again, we go from this lighter yellow and blue for the cups to this red. This shocking red. And darker here. Ace of Swords. This almost feels like the 2 or even the 3. Is that playing cards there? It is. It looks like there's blood on the playing cards. Interesting. We got looks like playing cards up here too. Interesting. The 2 of Swords. Oh, that's stunning. I like all the different colors here. Like they can't pick a color palette. 3 of Swords. I knew that was going to be like the ace, kind of. Interesting. 4 of Swords. That's kind of creepy because it's not really rusting. It's more like you were murdered and put in a body bag, a gold body bag, but still. And then thrown inside an old chapel that's no longer around. 5 of Swords. I like the green here. 6 of Swords. 7 of Swords. The 6 and 7 feel kind of pippish. I'm not gonna lie. 8 of Swords. Now, 8 of Swords, as you guys know, is my favorite card in any deck. And I don't think I have one out of the hundreds of decks I have now. I don't think I have one 8 of Swords where she is facing the other direction. That's fascinating. And then you got all these swords surrounding her. Wow. 9 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Very dark. Page of Swords. 9 of Swords. I like these birds here. Queen of Swords. I love it. I love the touch of femininity with the pink here. And then we have the King, and I don't remember a butterfly in her. She should have had a butterfly. I don't know if I just did that. There's a feather, but he's got a big old butterfly here. And he's got a lot here with flowers, so that feels more like, I mean, they match. But I feel like she should have had the butterflies. I have a few Queen of Swords with butterflies. Anyway, moving on. Last 2. Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. 2 of Pentacles, beautiful. 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. 5. It's very much a RWS, but it feels like they've taken real people. They've taken the RWS and moved it into reality, if that makes sense. 'Cause that's what this whole deck has felt like. Like I'm seeing pictures of people just trying to survive. That's what I feel like here. Like they're just trying to survive the cold. Wow. Wow. 6 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Look at that. Beautiful. 8 of Pentacles. 9. Oh, that's stunning. Look at the purples. That's the first card in this whole deck. There's purple dominates. That's gorgeous. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, each one feels like a story. I just figured out what deck I'm going to pair this. So this deck feels like memories. Just like I said that with my slow tarot. I bet those would pair fabulous together. Fabulous. Then we have the Knight. The Queen. Gorgeous. And the King. Oh, you got a lot of purple in here too. Darker purple tones. Gorgeous deck. It's so much more than I thought it would be. I can tell you now I'm not going to be able to ruffle shuffle this. It's too thick. I can barely shuffle it this way. Waterfall. Yeah, I can't even get my hands around it to ruffle shuffle. Because it's so thick. So let's shuffle it though. And see what... I mean, it's stunning. See what... and it's from RP... I think it's RP Studio. Yeah. I've never heard of them. But that's where this was published. So let's see what this deck wants to tell me with the card. Alright, it's trying to fall. One's trying to fall out. Let's see. Oh my god, it's Wheel of Fortune. With the damn snake. The one card that had a snake in it. Wheel of Fortune was my card of the year last year. I'm not surprised it's popping up again this year. So let's see what it says here. We got some phases of stuff here. Oh my gosh, I just can't leave stuff alone. It says the art of letting go. The Wheel of Fortune is one of the most symbolic cards in the major arcana. It can be perceived at the metaphysical palindrome as the hidden codes and symbols represent a reflexive, artful mirror to the cynical nature of life, time, and space. Oh gosh, I can't read it. I'm blind. Just as a palindrome reads the same backward and forward, the Wheel of Fortune reminds us that our lives constantly cycle, moving from one phase to the next and then repeating again, like the Enzo circle symbol in Japanese culture. The brushstroke begins and ends at the same point. The corresponding Hebrew letter Kaf, K-A-P-H, translates to spoon and palm of the hand and represents something that can bend or contain other things while maintaining faith in a higher power. It can also be interpreted as representing our ability to control our destiny and steer our lives in the direction we desire, much like the wheel on the card, and can be cycled to create change. If you've received this card in your reading, it can indicate good fortune and unexpected twist of fate, or a rewarding moment of chance. A pivotal moment of transformation is in motion, and for better or worse, time is moving quickly. So all this is what I just read. And then we also have upright, quick meaning, destiny, luck, cosmic influence, karma, change, breakthrough. The reverse meaning, misfortune, hubris, disappointment, and dharma. And then it says, imagine. The spiral can symbolize the cycle of time, life, and death, and constant change. Start by drawing a large spiral, freehand, or with a stencil. Use this as a guide to write about a significant loss in your life that ultimately led to spiritual gain. Begin with the adversity and end with the positive outcome. Let the shape guide your writing flow, moving from the center outward and back. Delve into the deeper meanings and links between endings, beginnings, and the spaces in between. Wow. Yeah, this is so much more than I thought it was. And then all of them have an imagine. That one's for the Three of Cups, but look how long that is. It gives you all this other stuff. Interesting. So that's the Artist Decoded Tarot. It's the deck I've been looking at forever. The inside of the box is green. This is one of those boxes within a box because it comes in this huge box here. And then it comes in this tech box. And this is like the Tempest Tarot tech box. It's real thick. And that's actually the card on the back. I didn't realize that till now. But that's the newest deck I got in the mail. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night.